There was a lot of rights that was violated. Many people were killed. There was issue of unknown soldiers, and those and still so many NSAS protesters are still languishing in different government incarceration. You know, and we don't know their fate till today. If you can look at what happened and the genesis of what led to NSAS, you discover that there was this decided plan by the federal government using security agencies to destroy the streets. And you know what the street means? The same street you are shooting at, you are disturbing in a situation like this, and the same street that produced the lives of Emmanuel Amunike is the same street that produced the lives of Victor Sime, is the same street that produced the lives of Whiskey, is the same street that produced so many from nowhere. And you are using federal government gun to gun down the streets. That is what happened. That is what led to ENDSARS. And that department of the police was found to be a culprit.
Do you think someone like Tinubu that have a presidential ambition ahead of him will call for the shootout that happened in Lekki Toll Gate?
What do you mean by that?
You know, as a politician, someone that
what do you mean by that? Unknown soldiers who passed the order, who got the order. Is it from Asu Rock? Can soldiers move without taking orders? Somebody would have engineered it. And remember, you can see all the panel set up and everything. They indict this one, they indict this one, they indict this one. But I know that the military that came to the toll gate to kill Nigerians on the night of ENDSARS would have taken orders from politicians. Whether it's from Tinubu, whether it's from Sanwo-Olu, whether it's from Buhari, they have taken order. They know where the order came from. And that is why the ECOWAS is saying today, you are what? People say it now, it's not a sentiment. Yoruba man, Aboki man, Igbo man, sentiment. Would you say this one is sentiment? No, bros, I'm asking you. Will you not say that this one now is sentiment? It's not sentiment. Nigerian government has no respect for human rights. Look at what they did to Fela. Don't you know what they did to Fela? To an extent, Fela have to deny his citizenship as a Nigerian. And he formed his own country. Bro, forget sentiment. The Yorubas too know that Nigeria is not working. The Northerners know that Nigeria is not working. The Igbos know that Nigeria is not working. The only thing that works in Nigeria is criminality. Look at this woman now. Calculate what she's selling on daily basis. Carrying this thing on top of her head. In a nation that has crude oil. A country that produces crude oil for 104 years of no electricity. It's another violation. Not giving Nigerians food is another violation by the government. Not providing infrastructure is another violation. Destroying the education system is a violation. Nigerians have violated the law. And that is why ECOWAS is asking, is saying, give them restoration, restore Biafra to model Africa to greatness. That's what they're saying. Nigerians are no longer comfortable bearing the name Nigeria. Look at our football. Everything is going down. Look at him, man. The president of Nigeria is trapped. What trapped him? What trapped Bola Ahmed Tinubu? I don't know. I'm asking you. Bros, I don't know. I don't know what trapped him. You know, he is the one to come out to tell Nigerians why he is trapped. He's a public servant. Is Bola Ahmed facing any threat in Asu Rock? He come out and tell us. Let us know. As simple as that. who sympathize with him, if at all we want to. Because bros, joy no dey anywhere now. Everybody just dey wonder. Wonder, 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 till you turn to wanderer. Bros, I dey tell you, do you know the effect of this boy here now? The mother carries her, different people carries her. Even in the same society, this boy, small boy now, will go to a government-owned daycare. Bro, I don't know whether I'm making any sense. Responsive and responsible government. There's nothing that comes out from government magic. Fashola going there to pick somebody's camera is government magic. All those things fella has told us. When they do their magic, we know they are doing their magic. But the reality will come, like what Shehu Kuti said. There's going to be a people's movement. And that people's movement is going to start from. Fela has millions of boys he has produced. Burna Boy is one of them. If I tell you that the concept, the philosophy, the musical culture and reasoning of Fela Anikulapo Kuti has endeared him to so many people that want to see him today as role model. And Burna Boy is one of them. That's what I'm saying. Thank you. It's better we look for Biafra than regional government. Thank you. It's better, very better. We look for Odua Republic. We will look for Arewa Republic than regional government.
So what will happen to them Fulani since they are not part of Nigeria?
They will look for a way to define them in Arewa government. It's as simple as that.
I'll quickly tell you that ECOWAS has just confirmed the obvious facts. Because for most of us, the decision of ECOWAS court is not surprising. Because that even before the NSARS panel in Lagos, the leak report of NSARS panel in Lagos, before that leak report came out, the chief coroner of Lagos, Mojisola Dada, asked people who lost their loved ones during NSARS protests to come forward to Lagos Teaching Hospital for the purpose of identifying the remains of their loved ones. As a follow-up, Falana, a human rights activist, made some inquiries and discovered that about 98 corpses were dumped in different mortuaries in Lagos as a result of those that may have been killed during that process. And this collaborated with the report of with the leaked report of NSARS panel in Lagos. So what we are saying is, it doesn't matter how long it takes, the truth remains the truth. And it doesn't matter how anyone may try to cover the truth. Don't forget that there were so many unanswered questions as to who ordered the shooting at Lekki Toll Gate, as to who ordered the deployment of soldiers to Lekki Toll Gate, as to who put up the lights when the soldiers were approaching, as to what happened to the CCTV footage that was meant to cover the environment. I think with the judgment delivered by ECOWAS court, which of course is a regional court, it doesn't matter whether the government abide by the ruling or not. I think it have finally exposed all the things that happened clandestinely that the government hitherto before now didn't want anybody to see. Don't forget that during that time we had a situation where a minister in the Muhammad Buhari government was quoted to have said that this is only massacre without body. And after he said that, we are seeing NSAS panel report in Lagos revealing that about 98 persons were killed. And another major issue we had is because of fear, many families who lost their loved ones didn't want to come out openly to start making issues because of the draconian nature of our system in Nigeria. So for me, I think it's justice for NSAS protesters.
Former governor of Lagos State, Raji Fashola, saw a camera, and I think so far so good. We have not seen the content from the camera.
You are talking about
Fashola.
you are talking about Detective Fashola, I think,
Yes.
because I understand there was an issue that trended online then when they were asking, saying Detective Fashola. But I don't know why we didn't see the content of the camera he saw or he discovered at the scene when government officials were led to the scene after the whole issue. I don't know why we would not see the content. Because one would have expected that if what they saw is genuine, camera that was abandoned, they would have unveiled the content for Nigerians to see and for the world to see. And we even had a situation where CNN did an exclusive report of how the personnel who allegedly shot ENDSARS protesters moved from a particular formation, military formation in Lagos, the route they follow till they got to the point where they started shooting. And even their report encompassed the details of where the bullets were bought and all that, procured and all that. So for me, politically speaking, I think it's a victory for democracy, it's a victory for rule of law, it's a victory for free for Nigerians and all that. That is speculative. However I look at it, going by the constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, if you are the president, you are the president and the commander of the armed forces. So as at the time this transpired, Muhammadu Buhari was the president of Nigeria and the commander of the armed forces. So for the military to have moved from wherever formation they were to that point, they would have gotten the consent of the man who is commanding them. So it is irrespective of who may have influenced them. Even if nobody is coming out to claim responsibility, it's understandable that Mr. President, as at that time, Muhammadu Buhari, would have given them the consent to leave their barrack and move to that point. The government did not deny that it was not military personnel. And it is only the president and the commander of the armed forces that have the power to deploy military. And we say deployment of military, so you cannot start looking elsewhere. The man who is in the saddle, or rather who was in the saddle at the time it transpired, must have given the order. I think when we start seeing judgment like this, it's a pointer to those pursuing justice that yes, you're on the right track. I think the next stage is start identifying who did what for purpose of punitive action to counter deterrence to others.